Alrighty, so the trail starts off through some kind of thick woods and starts climbing up towards the peak. It's 3.5 miles before we'll get to the top of the peak. And right now it's just a slight climb, but it does have some serious elevation gain in those 3.5 miles. So, like the first mile of the trail, you follow the power line. It's not the most exciting thing, but the cool thing is it's a nice warm-up for your horse to get going up. Here we are at the Crater Rim Trailhead. This would be the people trailhead. So there's some parking, you can see here. There's certainly not enough for a horse trailer, because that's why you do horse camp. So we've done like about just under 2 miles. And you can see from the sign up here that Paulina Peak is 2 miles up. So we're quickly making our way up. You can see the views are starting to peek out. That's Paulina Lake. And there's just a corner of the Obsidian Flow. And here's the trail. Okay, bud. Let's go. It's got steep, it's got your little switchbacks on it. Classic mountain trail. But the views are pretty awesome. Alright, we got some horsepower going on. Good boy, bud. As we all know, higher altitudes, gas expands. Good boy, buddy. And there's looking across at Mount Bachelor, the Three Sisters, Broken Top. You can see everything from up here, even Mount Jefferson. It only gets better as we go up. And speaking of up, how's that look? That is up. Okay. So, up here is always a good viewpoint. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we don't need to go any closer. So there's the peak. We'll just keep on going up. Big old scree field. And then over there, that dark area where there's no trees, that's the big Obsidian Flow. Okay, so we're a little bit further up. And now you can see across the crater, that's Paulina Lake. And then over there, in the center of the screen right now, is East Lake. And it's pretty cool how this all got here. This used to be one big giant volcano, and then it essentially imploded in on itself. And kind of like Crater Lake, except the only difference is there is still a volcanic crater or butte right smack in the middle there left over that separates the two lakes. There's lots to do here. Both the lakes are loaded with fish, big fish. And there's camping, mountain biking, tons of hiking. There's a nice lodge at Paulina Lake that has the best prime rib dinners on Saturday night. And there's little cabins there. East Lake has a little lodge with little cabins. You can rent boats, canoes, stuff. It's a really cool place. Okay, upward and onward. Ready, buddy? Let's go. And yes, I did say upward. Alright, so I almost forgot to mention, for those of you who are wondering, is this a steep drop-off? The answer is yes. It's very steep. So if you're scared of heights, you might want to caution yourself on this ride. Another good reason to have a reliable, solid mount before you try it. Yeah, Monster thinks that he should go peek over the edge. I don't know, I think we're fine right here. Anyway, so, yep, drop off. And for you extreme winter sports enthusiasts, yes, you can ski and snowboard it. Can't you, Chuck G? Say what? No horses? That's right. The trail up to the top, the very top. The same area that you can go to the viewpoint. It's not suitable for horses. So, therefore, we head south and join up with the edge of the rim. Let's open an email from one of our viewers. Dear Ponycam, I love looking at the sites that you and the Spotted Monster go to, but what if I'm too lazy to actually get off my butt and hike or bike or ride my horse to those beautiful places? Well, viewer, you're in luck. There's this thing on Paulina Peak called The Road. You can drive your car and enjoy the same sights with very little effort on your poor physical body. Okay, bud. We're not like that, though, are we? Okay, so we're on the south side, Paulina Peak now, and your views have changed. It's kind of hazy today, but on the south side you can see Mount Thielsen, and even over there you can see Diamond Peak. And it's kind of hard to tell, but over there by Thielsen is the rim Crater Lake. So we're now on the east side of the crater. We've been out for 8.7 miles, and scenery's changed a bit. We're basically in pumice now. If you look down, ground's kind of off-white. It's all pumice rock. It's pretty dry over here. But the trail's really nice. Been able to trot a bunch and canter. And it's just been pretty pleasant. So we just crossed Road 21, which goes from the crater east out to Eastport Rock, OHB area. So if you're a dirt bike ATV fan, you can go ride out there. Right, Chuck? Anyway, and now we're headed west. So we're starting to make our loop. We're at 9.3 miles, and we're going down. So we're now on the edge of the obsidian flow. This is just part of it. It's huge. Obsidian, I don't know if you know, but most of you probably do, is really, really hard volcanic rock. It's glass-like, black glass-like in appearance, and it's really, really sharp. And in fact, Native Americans kept this whole place secret for a long time because of it essentially being an arrowhead arsenal and them being able to have all the tools that they could make out of the obsidian was extremely, extremely valuable. So the flow is massive, and it's really cool to see. There's viewpoints and stuff for regular peeps, not on horseback, too. So definitely worth a stop if you're up here. Okay, here we are, back at the camp, back with our little mosquito friends, and all safe and sound. It was a really nice ride.